It is, we did, no, we didn't. So we're going to do the first public commentary section. If there are people who have something to say that is on the agenda tonight, now is the time that you can address the board. We will have a second commentary section, which will be towards the end of the meeting, which I promise you actually will not be so long from now. And without any first, I'm going to move on to the consent agenda items for this evening. No, we're going to do those. Yeah, two. It's not my first rodeo. Would someone we're doing a second reading of a policy. So would someone please make a motion to approve policy 6240 and 6240R, investment and regulations? Dr. Luce, second. Ms. Whitman, discussion, good idea. Mr. Russo, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you. So we do have a second reading of policy 6240, investments. This is an existing policy, and the policy was revised based upon guidance provided by the New York State School Boards Association. Tonight represents a second reading of the policy, and if approved by the Board of Education, the revised policy will be added to the policy manual.
Thank you. Are there any changes from the first reading that we had at the last meeting?
No changes.
Thank you, Mr. Russo. Is there any further discussion on this item? All in favor? 7-0. Would someone please make a motion to approve the curriculum and instruction consent agenda items C 1 through 4, which include field trips, the CSE and CSE and CPSE approvals? I said E. Ms. Napolitano? No, but I am new to the alphabet. Second, Ms. Rico Simeone. Any discussion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's talk about so the students are going to Dublin,
Yeah.
Berlin,
London.
and London. I'd like to go, please.
Yes.
That's amazing.
We'll have to discuss that, Dr. Luce, along with your, full-time job, to see if they will let you out on something like that. All in favor? Did we do all in favor? 7-0. Would someone please make a motion to approve the personnel consent agenda items F 1 through 16, because F comes after E, which include an extra resolution, APPR implementation, settlement agreement, resignations, FML leave, and appointments. Dr. Luce, second. Ms. Napolitano. Any discussion? All in favor? Ms. Kelly, good?
Not really, because I have that question about
Okay. So do you want to pull that one?
can we?
So we're going to take that back. We're going to start again. We're going to, would someone make a motion to approve personnel consent agenda items F1 and 2 and 4 through 16? Is that correct? Yep.
I'm sorry.
Dr. Luce, second Ms. Napolitano. Any discussion of those? All in favor? 7-0. Would someone make a motion to approve personnel agenda item number 3? Dr. Luce, second. Ms. Rico Simeone, any discussion? You don't have to discuss.
I don't know if it was brain fog. I don't know if it was that I don't recollect ever having a conversation about this, and I just felt weird about, can somebody remind me when or what or how, or is that something that's executive session?
It had been discussed with the board previously in executive session.
Just brain fog, I guess.
I can't answer that part for you.
I've been at every single meeting, so I'm assuming it was probably just brain fog, and I have literally just no
Yes,
recollection.
it's a personnel item appropriate for executive session. If the board wanted to have additional conversation about it
sure I was present at the moment, but 900 gazillion names and things that go across my brain. Just making sure that I did not miss something somewhere along the way.
I don't believe you did.
Okay, thank you.
Discuss it in exec and then come back and vote.
No, we don't have to.
We don't have to, if we're gonna vote on it. So, all in favor?
If I had other questions at that time, I would have resolved them, so I'm making sure that I did not have those questions, and now I understand where. Thank you.
7-0. Thank you. Would someone please make a motion to approve the business consent agenda items G 1 through 5, which include a lease for NISMA, special education contracts, consultant contracts, and a service agreement? Ms. Widman, second. Mr. Carl, any discussion? All in favor? 7-0. Would someone like to make a motion to approve the custodial overtime man-hours report for April 2024? Ms. Napolitano, second. Dr. Luce, any discussion? All in favor? 7-0. Thank you. It is now time for the second public commentary section. If someone would like to address the board, please fill out a blue card with Ms. Garstina, and they will provide it to us. This is for anyone to address the board for items that are either on the agenda or not on the agenda. And the first blue card is Todd Weinstein. Mr. Weinstein.
Gotta find it. There it is. Yeah, there. Alright. There we go, okay. Hi, everyone. I don't know if we're not supposed to address people by name, but you gotta give me an okay at this point. Eileen Napolitano is that rare person who puts others in the community ahead of herself. I first met Eileen in September 2008 when she was president of the Barnum Woods PTA, a role she performed with grace and leadership. Eileen was hardworking and welcoming to new families to the Barnum Woods family. Under her direction, the membership was robust and she inspired people like me to get involved. When I found the nice things that happened in East Meadow, she was involved in everything we did, including school supply drives, toy drives, canned food drives, and supporting our Chamber of Commerce restaurants during COVID. Over the years, Eileen took on additional community projects, often leading them when nobody else would. And once she did, others followed. When our American Legion Post 1082 was struggling, she personally led the efforts to create awareness of its plight and raise thousands of dollars for badly needed renovations. She wouldn't sit by while men and women who served our nation were struggling. For the last 6 years, Eileen has been a school board member, and in today's climate, we all know, not an easy job. Eileen gives of herself so willingly. Yes, our district had its share of difficulties, all school districts do, but there was nobody more qualified, passionate, and dedicated than Eileen Napolitano to be a voice of reason, wisdom, leadership, honesty, and integrity in serving our board. Eileen, the East Meadow community is fortunate to have you as a board member, advocate, supporter, and our friend.
Thank you, Mr. Weinstein. Are there any other community members who would like to address the board tonight? Okay. Then with that, we are going to conclude the last meeting in the 2023-2024 school year. Are there any final board member announcements? Ms. Whitman?
I want to congratulate all of our students, our 2024 graduates, our parents for being partners, my fellow school board members. I'd like to thank Melissa Tell and Eileen Napolitano for their hard work and for working with us together as a board. I wish them well. I wish well to our new board members, and I wish everybody a wonderful summer. And before we know it, we'll be back for a brand new school year. I look forward to the high school graduations, and I wish everybody well. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other final board member announcements? Ms. Napolitano?
I'm going to say your name now, Todd. Thank you so much. I was okay until you started speaking, so thank you. The last thing I want to say and feel defeated. Don't feel defeated. Don't give up. Keep coming to Board of Ed meetings. You have a voice. You are your child's advocate. Be that advocate. And keep knocking on the door, because one day, someone will be there to open the door. Thank you.
Thank you. And with that, I wish everyone an excellent summer, and will someone please make a motion to adjourn the meeting? Ms. Napolitano, second. Ms. Tell. Any discussion of that? All in favor? 7-0. Thank you, everyone. Get home safe, enjoy the summer, and look forward to seeing a lot of people on July 2nd. Thanks so much. The revenue status reports, cash receipts for school lunch, and warrants, all for April 2024. Any questions or comments regarding those items? Okay. Would someone please make a motion to approve the salary changes? Ms. Whitman, second. Ms. Rico Simeone. Any discussion? All in favor? 7-0. And lastly, in this section of the agenda, would someone like to approve the treasurer's report for April of 2024? Ms. Napolitano, second. Dr. Luce. Any discussion? All in favor? 7-0. Thank you. That brings us to the next item on the agenda, which is the board member announcements. And good evening, and welcome to the final board meeting for the 2023-24 school year. It seems like yesterday that we were welcoming Superintendent Rosner to the district, and I can attest to the fact that there is not a single person who spent more time in and around our schools and community than him this year. Thank you for putting your all into getting to know our schools and community. This time of year is likely the busiest for our district, and for all the right reasons. I have been honored to attend a number of ceremonies celebrating the achievements of our students, including the scholarship award ceremonies at both Clark and East Meadow High Schools. Congratulations to all of our well-deserving graduating seniors who were recognized not only for their achievements in the classroom, but also for their community service and humanitarianism. I would also like to thank those who provided the scholarships. It shows the true character of our community that we place education so highly on our priority list, and being there to help offset the expense of higher education. As we head into the summer, I would like to thank all of the teachers, staff, administrators, parents, and guardians, and community members for all they've done this year to benefit our students. The goal of any school community is to educate every student in our care, and everyone has worked hard to make that happen this year, but also preparing for next year and beyond. And while I've brought up summer, I'd like to wish everyone a relaxing summer full of great weather, so that when September rolls around, which will be sooner than we think, we will all be recharged and ready to go. To our students, I hope you enjoy the summer, but do not forget to continually learn. Learn to play a new sport or game, continue to read and write, and most importantly, spend time with your family and friends. Congratulations to all of our graduating seniors. I look forward to celebrating with you and your families at the graduation ceremonies. The next Board of Education meeting, the first one of the 2024-25 school year, will take place on Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, 7 p.m., right here at the Salisbury School. Are there any other board member announcements? Dr. Luce?
Good evening, everyone. I wanted to take a moment to thank both Melissa Tell and Eileen Napolitano for their service to our community and to the children of East Meadow. This is a thankless job. No one deserves to be harassed, called names, or just generally be treated the way you have at some times for giving up time to volunteer for their community. During the time you have been on the board, you have fought against the unjust treatment of students and their families, stood up for educators being unfairly evaluated, brought invaluable training to save lives in emergencies, and helped bring our district out from the Stone Age, where we were 10 years ago, to now, where we are considered one of the top districts in the state. You helped lead our district through an unprecedented times, all while working to make sure that we were fully raised the bar for their achievements, and remained fiscally responsible. Bravo to you both. And thank you both for your time, for your guidance, for your courage to lead during some tremendously difficult times and circumstances. You have made your families and your community proud. To our students, I wish you a safe, relaxing, and peaceful summer. Congratulations to all who have been acknowledged recently with awards and scholarships, and keep making us proud. Have a wonderful summer, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Luce. Any other board member announcements? Mr. Carl?
Hi. So I just want to wish congratulations to all of our graduating seniors. I too look forward to graduation ceremonies and to being a part of that. I want to congratulate Mr. Rosso on his first, what I view as a successful year as superintendent. I look forward to working with him and the rest of central administration in the coming years. And I'd like to also wish Ms. Tell and Ms. Napolitano the best in their future endeavors. I want to thank them for the time that they took giving back to their community. And again, wish them well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Carl. Any other board member announcements? Ms. Napolitano?
Good evening. I'd like to thank so many of our community members for their partnership and support over the years. I take immense pride in the accomplishments we have made, but there is much more work to be done. Every community member and student deserves a voice, and although my role will not be as a Board of Ed trustee, you can count on me to continue to advocate for all. My roots run deep in our community. I have lived here for 25 years. I raised my 2 children as a single mom, but not alone. They say it takes a village, and it did. To all my friends who helped carpool with extracurricular activities, sports, play dates, and helped with committees, bagel breakfast, lip sync, bingo, and so much more, thank you. So much of what I have been a part of the last 20 years has made me the person I am today. More importantly, being an involved parent in our community and district taught both my children, Anthony and Krista, the importance of being a part of change and having pride in your work and being good human beings. I'm proud of you both. I have worn this ID proudly for the last 6 years and will continue to help where and when needed. Matt, thank you for your leadership and friendship. Your knowledge and understanding of what we do is unmeasurable. You have always made our students the priority, the true essence of an effective leader. Melissa, thank you for trusting me to be your running mate twice. We had a lot of fun. You don't say much at times, but when you do, it's always insightful and thoughtful. You and your children have endured countless attacks because you chose to serve your community, and for that I'm truly sorry. Jody, you've taught me so much, and I thank you for your friendship. Your background and knowledge, special education has made you an asset to our board. Ken, thank you for the great work you have accomplished this past year. Your calm and decisive demeanor will continue to be an asset, and I know that you will continue to be successful. Thank you for your support this year. I'm excited for the next chapter, and I thank you all again for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Napolitano. Any other board member announcements?
No, no, no.
It's your call.
Say.
Ms. Tell?
I hate speaking in public. For those of you who don't know, for the past 9 years, I've probably put the microphone on about 6 times. To start, I want to say thank you. Thank you for the 9 years of support and 3 elections. This all started out because I couldn't watch what was going on with Sit and Stare. April 2015, while walking around Disney World with the help of a dear friend, I made the decision to run for the Board of Education, spur of the moment, with not even 2 weeks' notice. I spent about $500 of my own money. Please FOIL or FOIA that information and all other campaign expenses for all other candidates over the last 9 years. I had barely any help and I knew no one, but couldn't sit back and watch what was going on, or wasn't going on. From the moment I went in to hand in my petition, I was coerced not to do this. My first meeting, I was given a script and told, this is what you will read. This is how you will vote. This is the motion, first, second, and you will, and you will make those motions. That was not happening. I was not going to be told what and how to do my job. No one was going to tell me what or how to do or how to vote. I asked a ton of questions and was stifled, which seems funny now because those people that wanted to stifle me disparaged me in 2018 on their campaign paperwork for listening and hearing and advocating quietly. Over the years, I made sure that everything I was involved in was done with legal guidelines. I followed the law and the oath that I took as an elected official. I advocated for everyone by making sure that we as a district stayed within legal and budgetary limits. That is a job of a trustee. Even if you don't agree with what those laws and guidelines are, you still have to follow them. Oops, I pressed a button and it went away. Sorry. Many before me and many after me did and don't understand that. I'm going to stop this lecture now and say good luck. The world needs it, our community desperately needs it. Mr. Rosner, I wish you luck and truly feel you're on the correct path. Great has happened here for the last 7 years. Please continue to make that happen for the children of this community. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dunn. It's the button there to turn.
Yeah.
I know, not often that you get to press this button. Are there any other board member announcements for this evening? With that, I'm going to turn it over to Superintendent Rosner for the superintendent announcements, which makes sense.
Thank you, Mr. Mellon. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. There we go. It's a great night. We have our retirees that are here tonight that we will be celebrating. So congratulations to all of our staff members who will be retiring. We've been around this district. We've been trying to get to every award ceremony, everything that we could possibly get to celebrate the accolades that our students have achieved. And it has been just an outstanding school year. I want to say thank you to this wonderful community for welcoming me into your community. I have so much more to go, so much more to learn, but it's all about kids. That's the bottom line. I will not get involved in anything else other than the education of the students of the East Meadow School District. And I'm very, very proud of the work that we're doing. We have a long way to go, but that's why we're here. So thank you so much for all you've done for me personally this year, including the school board, who have been nothing but supportive of the work that we're doing. So thank you to all of you. The cricket tournament. Yeah, the cricket tournament at Eisenhower Park has come to a close. I personally want to thank the Nassau County Police Department, Homeland Security, and all of the first responders that played a part in keeping our community safe. It was not easy. There were 35,000 people that came into our community at any given time, and I think they did an outstanding job of doing what they need to do to keep everybody safe. And I hope that we'll have a chance to personally thank them at a board meeting, to bring them in just to say thank you. I will not miss the helicopters, I will tell you that. Remember that scene from Goodfellas? Ray Liotta was in the front, he kept looking out the scene. That's what it felt like. I felt like everywhere I went, they were following me. But congratulations to the East Meadow community for putting our best foot forward. It was great. And again, to all our retirees who are moving on to the next chapter in their lives, thank you so much for all that you have done for the East Meadow community. And just, I see somebody that came here today, and I think this is a wonderful thing. We have hired a new director of special education, and I'd like to introduce her to the community. She is going to do wonderful things for our students, our families. I am very confident of the process that we followed, and that we have the best person coming to the East Meadow School District. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joanne Vincent. We've already had a chance to sit down and speak and started touring the different buildings, and you will, just from someone who's new here, you're going to love it. So congratulations. Thank you for being here tonight. And last but definitely not least, I'm just going to read some names here if you would just allow me to do this. We are all wearing, not all of us, but as many as I could make today. We're wearing ribbons. Charlotte, Danielle, Olivia, Josephine, Dylan, Madeline, Catherine, Chase, Jesse, Anna, James, Grace, Emily, Jack, Noah, Caroline, Jessica, Avila, Benjamin, and Allison. We're 20 students who were supposed to walk across the Newtown High School stage today, but they didn't because they were the victims at Sandy Hook 12 years ago. Today was their high school graduation. Rachel, Dawn, Anne-Marie, Lauren, Mary, and a hero of a teacher, Victoria Soto, who was in that first grade class and put her life in front of everybody else's and hid the children. She is a hero. And I just wanted to take a moment to reflect on the work that we do here at East Meadow to make sure that every child is afforded a safe learning environment, and to never forget why we step foot in our schools every single day. Those kids deserve to be across that stage today, and that was taken from them because of senseless violence. So if we could just take a moment. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm sorry in advance, Mrs. Rudd, I'm gonna pull you up now to please address the board tonight and the community. So I'm gonna call up Tracy Rudd, the president of the PTA Council. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Sorry, my throat is now a little teary-eyed, sorry. Okay, good evening, Mr. Melnick, Mr. Rosner, Board Trustees. As the year is wrapping up, our PTAs are still busy with end-of-year activities. I would like to thank all of our unit PTAs for all that they have done this year and continue to do for our students, our schools, and our community. Over the last 2 nights, collectively, the PTAs have given over 100 scholarships to deserving seniors at East Meadow High School and W.T. Clark High School, 38 of them being from PTA Council. I would especially like to thank our officers that have finished their terms in office. Our PTAs are better due to the impact you have had on them. I would also like to thank Eileen Napolitano and Melissa Tell for their many years of service as our trustees on the Board of Ed. Your commitment and passion have not gone unnoticed. Please accept this small token as a special thank you on behalf of the PTA Council. And flowers for you. We would also like to congratulate Ms. Lashin on her retirement. We would wish you all the best in your next chapter. It has been a pleasure working with you. Can you come up for a second? All the teachers and staff that are retiring, thank you for your years of dedication to our students and our community. We also wish you the best on your next endeavors. I would like to congratulate Mr. Rosner on an impactful first year as superintendent. I look forward to continue working with you. Mr. Melnick and trustees, thank you for your time and continued dedication to our schools and community. Congratulations to our newly elected trustees, Mr. Luca and Ms. Toludo. Sorry. We look forward to working with you. Tomorrow night is PTA Council's installation dinner of our 24-25 officers. Congratulations to all that will be installed. The PTA Council wishes everyone a happy and healthy summer, and congratulations to the class of 2024. Thank you.
and it's important because I do this every month. Just any of the blue cards that come to us for public comment, I try to follow up on and make sure that I've reached out to the parent community members. So there was one question that came up at the last meeting in reference to Bowling Green and some of the capital projects. I did contact that parent and sent a spreadsheet of all the work that has been done previously and some of the things that we have planned at Bowling Green as well. So I just want to make sure that we're consistent with following up on things that come to us from the community. I had the idea over the summer to create a student committee to add student voice to the things that we do here in East Meadow. And we called it the PLEASE Committee. PLEASE standing for Positive Leaders Elicit All Student Voices in East Meadow. What a wonderful, wonderful group of students this was. It's just absolutely incredible, the things that we spoke about, both publicly and privately, and really put me on the path to some of the work that we need to do here in East Meadow. I'd like to bring a few of them up to the podium to just do a 2-minute maybe 3 minutes presentation about some of the work that we've done. I want to thank 2 school counselors, Jillian Black and Holly Ann Englund, for the work that they've done with this committee. Thank you so much.
Hi everybody, I'm Ms. Black. Wow, that's really close. Sorry. Really, I don't use mics often. I'm a school counselor for East Meadow. Over there's Ms. England. We've had the pleasure of working with these young people here and some others that couldn't join us tonight. They've been working really, really hard on their initiative for East Meadow, and we are really proud of them. So we're going to let them tell you all about it. Okay?
The PLEASE Committee stands for Positive Leaders that bring out all voices in East Meadow. We are a group of students who are striving to make a difference in our school.
Our goal is to engage diverse students' voice and provide input on district innovation.
Together, we have talked over problems in the school, hoping to make it better and organized, a lesson about what bullying means to share with our younger students in the district. Our goal in the future is to continue making our voices heard and resolve any problems that arise amongst our students.
Our meetings have consisted of conversations about current problems throughout the schools in our district. The PLEASE Committee served as a platform to freely discuss those said issues, to which we will give advice and information on how to improve the situation.
We have also created a video for the elementary schools on the issue of bullying. We spent several meetings brainstorming and creating a slideshow to present on different types of bullying, including social, physical, and cyberbullying. Through planned activities, videos, and the input from our elementary school counselors, Mrs. Black and Mrs. Anglin, we were able to spread the message to all 5th graders in our district about the importance of kindness and saying no to bullying.
We hope our video and slideshow will have a meaningful impact to spread awareness as well as positivity in our community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You should be very proud of yourselves, and we will continue to expand this committee next year. But thank you for the great work that you did.
Ms. Tell and Ms. Napolitano, will you join me over at the podium, please? This makes me happy because, well, this is 11. This makes me happy because this is something that neither of them wanted. And it makes me happy that you stand here and have to listen to me. You did great. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize and show appreciation for 2 board members, Ms. Napolitano and Ms. Pell, who are celebrating their freedom tonight. Seriously though, Being a responsible board member is not an easy task. It means time away from work, from family, and sometimes missing special events for our kids. It means putting our personal priorities aside to prioritize what is in the best interest of the children of our district and of our community. Ms. Napolitano moved to East Meadow to raise her family. She immediately became involved with all that is East Meadow. Before being elected as a board trustee, Ms. Napolitano has held the position of president and/or vice president of the Barnum Woods, Woodland Middle School, and East Meadow High School PTAs. Ms. Napolitano has been a staunch supporter of our local veterans, including raising funds and donations in both time and materials for improvements to the local American Legion post. Ms. Napolitano has always stressed the importance of education, not only within the district, but with her children as well, who are both East Meadow School's success stories and the pride of Ms. Napolitano. Like so many in East Meadow, Ms. Tell is homegrown. She was a student in our schools and is raising her own children here. However, just living here was not enough for Ms. Tell. She has been a fixture in the school system long before she was a board trustee, being part of PTAs, school clubs, and various other school activities, as well as at the forefront of the movement to bring the long overdue full-day kindergarten to East Meadow. I recall my first conversation with Ms. Tell. I was considering running for a board seat, and I was looking for someone to provide me with some background on what would be involved with being a trustee. A mutual friend provided me with Ms. Tell's number, and in only the way Ms. Tell can, she did not sugarcoat anything. She immediately went through her agenda book and listed all of the board meetings, events, ceremonies, and more that board members were expected to attend. And beyond that, the updates that were received and other information, documents and data that were provided throughout the week. I want to thank Ms. Tell for stressing to me the importance of this position, the seriousness in which the position should be taken, and even more so for conveying to me that the only reason to run for this position is for the kids in our district. On behalf of the Board of Education and the East Meadow School community, I want to thank you both for your time, your dedication, your hard work, your passion, and especially your compassion in helping to make the East Meadow School District a high-achieving district, benefiting the students and entire community. You've been an integral part of the positive change this district has seen during your terms. We wish you and your families only the best as you embark on the new chapter in your lives. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Russo.
Thank you, Mr. Melnick. I would like to congratulate all of our retirees who are here with us this evening. Collectively, you represent over 500 years of service to the district, and we are so thankful for all that you have done for the children of East Meadow. At this time, I ask that you please come forward so we can present you with a plaque in recognition of your service to the district. Randy Bernstein. Danielle Casamassina. Laura Sardelli. Dina Costello. Cynthia Dale. Robert Elder. Patricia Fugallo. Julie Hartcorn. Jeanette Ippolito. Linda Kukala. Betsy Lashen. Robin Luxembourg. Vincent Massia. Josephina Mazzella. Darlene O'Hearn. Elizabeth O'Malley. Kevin Regan. John Tamaro. And Helen Timpone. Once again, congratulations to all our retirees. We wish you all the best in retirement.
We're going to take some pictures and then we're going to take a 3-minute recess and then continue.
Sorry.